What's up, everybody? This is Cikgu Saha. It's a lockdown still going on, and I hope you guys are using your time wisely. This is not a holiday, ya. Duduk diam-diam dekat rumah dan belajar. Okay, this is the best time, especially Form 3 students. This is the time for you to actually use to revise happily your Form 1, your Form 2. You know, you have all the time in the world to do that. There's so-called no homeworks for you to complain about. Alright, but you must be responsible. Okay, kena tanggungjawab. I know some of your parents are doctors and they're doing a lot of things. So, you know, they may not be at home, but you have to be responsible. Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that. Every now and then, I'll have this. Just give me a second. Yeah. So I'm back. Okay, anyways, students, today we're going to do science for Form 3 and we were studying this chapter called transportation, ingat lagi, which is called pengangkutan. Dalam pengangkutan ni, apa yang kita telah belajar so far adalah yang pertama kita belajar pasal pengangkutan di dalam manusia, right? So, I want you to recall back what is the main way for us to transport things around our body. What is the alat we have to bring things everywhere? It is the blood. Bagus. Darah ni bertujuan untuk mengangkut banyak barang, banyak bahan keperluan dalam badan kami. Bahan-bahan keperluan seperti oksigen, bahan-bahan seperti nutrien, hormones, everything that you need from your brains until your toe. The only person who can bring it around is your blood. Okay? Whereas the same blood is responsible to remove all the bahan toxic in your body. When I say bahan toxic, every single second we produce carbon dioxide. So we got to get it out and our blood is helping us. Since blood is so important, we went and learned so much more about the blood. Bagaimanakah sistem peredaran darah dalam manusia? And then we started questioning, adakah manusia sahaja yang mempunyai sistem peredaran? Bagaimana pula dengan haiwan? And then we learned things like sistem peredaran tunggal. What is tunggal? Which is single in English. What is ganda dua? What is double circulation? Which is in English. Apakah peredaran ganda dua? So you got to remember all these things, guys, because if you forgot whatever we've learned, there is no point of us continuing to the next part. Okay? And then from there we learned about types of blood. That was the last class we did. There's 4 types of blood. A, B, O. Kenapa benda tu ada darah A? Kenapa orang tu ada darah B? That one also we explained because of the kehadiran of something called as antigen. So you have to revise all that. If you are okay with all that, then you are ready for today's class. Okay, pengangkutan seperti mana yang kita tahu memang penting dalam manusia dan haiwan, tapi bagaimana pula dengan tumbuhan? Plants, are they transporting anything around them? Do they need anything important? Do they need to remove anything which is not important? Yes. They've got 2 very, very, very important things to move around, especially. We always hear plants cannot live without what? Cannot live without water. Tak boleh tinggal tanpa air, right? So, biar saya lukis dulu satu contoh tumbuhan lah. With 1 leaf should be good enough lah for me. Okay. Right, so pelajar, there's a very important tissue in plants which is known as xylem, and xylem is very, very, very responsible for the transport of water. It's so important for you to remember. Xylem adalah penting untuk pengangkutan air. But not only does it transport water, it also transports mineral salts, yeah? Iaitu garam-garam mineral. So what actually happens is, it's something like this. Water will enter from, this is a tanah lah. Okay, contohnya ni adalah tanah dan akar di dalam bawah tanah. So, air akan masuk ke dalam akar melalui proses osmosis. Osmosis is a very important process to transport water. But you see, water bukan sahaja diperlukan oleh akar. Water is not just important for the roots. Who else needs water? The entire plant needs water. The stem is part of the plant. It's like what you know. It's like I'm saying, how do you take water? You drink water, again. You take a glass of water, you put it. Is water only for your mouth? You know it's impossible. See, you're laughing already. You're thinking, hey, water where got from mouth? Water is for what? For everything, can? From up until down until up here also. So you may drink water, but it's not just for your mouth. So the same thing for the plant. water comes into the roots, but it's not just for the roots, it's for every part of the plant. What do you mean by every part? The stem, batang tumbuhan, until the leaves. Why? Because all these are the important organs. Tapi pelajar, takkan senang. Kamu minum air banyak. Lepas tu air tu akan simpan dalam kamu. So kamu akan jadi gemuk, you will bloat with water, is it? No, what? Somehow or another, water will be excreted. Kamu akan kencing keluar, and after you pee, you'll drink more water, right? Same thing with the plants. Takkan dia ambil air sekali je. Tak logik lah. Air tu dia akan ambil dan air tu akan keluar. But how does the water go out? How is it transported out? So the plant has got something down here known as the stoma. You realize, right, for plants, from chapter 1 until now, we cannot escape without saying the word stoma. Liang stoma ni penting sangat for the transport of water out. Okay? So, saya ulang. Air akan diangkut, it will be pulled. There's something called the transpirational pool. Okay, it will pull the water, dia tarik sampai air keluar daripada tumbuhan. So this is how plants actually transport water. You know, if this thing doesn't happen, air akan masuk tapi takkan naik atas. Kalau kamu nak mengangkut air ke atas, caranya adalah you have to do this process. That's the only way. And pelajar, you have heard this since Form 1. This entire process of taking water around a plant is known as transpiration. Bagus. In Malay we call it transpirasi. Alright, so that is the first method how water is transported, by the method known as transpiration. So transpiration right now, you know, if it's in the afternoon, or you know, especially in the afternoon, kalau kamu pergi lihat pada tumbuhan betul-betul, dia sedang menjalankan proses transpirasi. Very good. Kenapa? Sebab stoma terbuka masa waktu pagi. We learned this in the last class. So what basically happens is, there is two cells, very important cells, which controls the stoma. What's the two cells called? I hope you said guard cells. Very important. Sel pengawal. And we've learned in the last chapter that apabila air, it's very important to hafal this, that apabila air masuk ke dalam sel-sel pengawal, when water diffuse into the guard cells becomes turgid, dia menjadi tegar, and then only it starts to go outwards. When it goes outwards, this part here, the pore, is called the stoma. It starts to be open. When this is open, air akan keluar melalui stoma. So that's basically what's happening up here, but I just zoom it for you. Okay, boleh faham Okay, so on a hot day when there is a sun, air boleh keluar melalui stoma sebab stoma terbuka. Fine. Tapi pada waktu malam, from what we learned in the previous chapter, is stoma open? No, right? Stoma actually closes at night. Tapi I'm sure plants need to still give water to the daun, give water to other parts. Takkan dia nak hidup tanpa air? Memang tak logik. So kalau stoma dah tutup, air tak boleh keluar, tak boleh naik atas, how do you remove water? So plants are amazing. Life is amazing. God is amazing. They have another method. Okay, they've got how would I say, a backup plan. Okay, this is their backup. This is power bank. Okay, whenever the electricity goes off, you got power bank. So for them, this is their power bank. And pelajar, when the stoma closes, water will actually come out from a special part of the leaf. Let me just draw the leaf. At the edge of the leaf here. Okay, at the edge, there is something called as hidatot. There is something called hidatot. Dan air sebenarnya akan keluar melalui liang-liang yang kecil ni yang dipanggil sebagai hidatot. That's right. And pelajar, when this happens, we call this as guttation. Okay, yang dikenali dalam bahasa Melayu sebagai pelembakan, or what we also know as gutasi. Later I'll talk it through your notes. Okay, but for now I want you to listen to the story. I want you to understand first. Okay, so pelajar, bila air akan keluar? When does it come out this way? In two moments. I told you number one, when the stoma is closed. Tapi bila stoma tertutup? Number one, pada waktu malam. Okay, at night stoma will not open, there's no necessity to open, so guttation happens, pelembakan berlaku. Another time when it happens is it's when it's very humid. Apakah maksud humid or lembab? Is that banyak air, banyak wap air di dalam udara. When there's a lot of wap air in udara, even water cannot come out from the stoma. Walaupun stoma tu buka, air tu nak keluar. Tapi kalau nak keluar, dia akan nampak semua air-air ni akan berdiri sana cakap, "Oi, balik, you don't come out. Kamu masuk." So the water nak keluar, tapi wap air tak benarkan dia keluar. So that's the problem. So the backup is, thank God the hidatodes are there. The water will actually come out from the hidatode. Boleh faham pelajar? Bagus. So that is all about the transport of water. Takkan air je. Plant must also transport food. But we don't say food, we say hasil photosynthesis, right? Photosynthetic products. So where does photosynthesis happen? In the stem, in the roots? No. Where? Where the plant is green. Where is the plant green? Tumbuhan adalah hijau pada daun. Kenapa? Sebab ada klorofil. Klorofil, mana agent dia, mana organel dia yang mencipta klorofil? In Form 1 we learn something called Did I hear chlorophyll again? That's wrong. It's chloroplast. Chloroplast. There's one organelle dalam tumbuhan. That is the organelle to memerangkap cahaya matahari. After you perangkap cahaya matahari, there's a very strong process that happens which is called photosynthesis. And the byproduct, hasil dia, we call it makanan. Stop calling it makanan. As a science student, you call it glucosa, sucrosa, kanji, which is starch. That is the product of photosynthesis. Very good. Now, this photosynthesis product, the glucose dan kanji dan apa semua, it is up here kan. Tapi just like makanan, bila kamu makan, takkan mulut kamu je nak makanan. Benda lain pun nak makanan, nak tenaga dia kan, nak glukosa kan. Kalau tak macam mana nak hidup? Sama lah, takkan daun je nak glukosa. Bahan lain pun kena, bahagian lain pun nak glukosa. Jadi glukosa tu kenalah diangkut ke bawah kepada batang tumbuhan dan juga akar. Bagaimana? Apakah tisu yang terlibat? It starts with P in English. It starts with F in Malay. What is that? Something. What? Phloem. Bagus. So the second tissue which is responsible is called phloem. Tissue phloem ni penting untuk mengangkut bahan makanan daripada daun ke bahagian lain. Simple as that. So if you know this pelajar, you are already covered in terms of transportation of plants. But of course, you have to know many other things about this. The first thing is that how to recognize xylem and phloem dalam gambar raja. So that's in my next video. I'm going to talk to you about that. I'm also going to share with you all the faktor-faktor yang mempengaruhi transpirasi. And I hope, you listen up to the next video. It's very important. Okay? So, I'll see you then.